All right, guys. Another big win here tonight. Berkey, we'll start with you. Your thoughts on the game here? How were you able to have success and win the game here tonight?
Yeah, I thought we came out to a pretty good start. We built a bit of a lead there in the first. In that second period, and obviously that unfortunate goal got disallowed there, and they got a bit of momentum there, and then they scored two shorthanded, which is kind of just it's unacceptable by us. But we had a good talk in the second intermission, and we came out, and I thought we played better than them in the third there, and we pulled out the wing. So it was good that we could close out in the third there and finish the job.
For sure, and you got your 50th goal of the season tonight. What does that milestone mean to you here?
Yeah, obviously it means a lot. I'm in a pretty good company up there, so it's an awesome accomplishment, and I got to thank my teammates for that. I couldn't have done it without them.
I'm not sure if you're aware or not, Nolan, but you actually tied Steven Stamkos tonight with that power play goal. You have 23 power play goals, the most ever in a single season, tied with Stamkos. That's pretty good company, right?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. If you had told me 4 years ago that this would have happened, I wouldn't have believed you. So it's awesome.
I know you had family and so on in the building last night in Guelph. You're kind of maybe a little bit hoping you got it last night. Did you have anybody here tonight? Or?
Yeah, I know. They're all behind me there. I got family. Pretty much they all came up. So it's awesome to be able to score in front of them, and it's awesome just to do it at home too. I'm glad it kind of played out the way it did, and I got to do it in front of the fans.
Nolan, as far as you're concerned, last night you had the little tussle when Berkey was cross-checked, and Del Mastro was into it a little bit tonight. Is that just kind of the intensity of the last few games? I mean, you're playing against teams, Guelph, Kingston, that are fighting for their playoff lives and fighting for position, that sort of thing. Is that just kind of ramped up intensity over the past couple of games?
Yeah, I mean, we have so many good players now, right? And I don't think teams should be taking liberties on guys. And last night that guy runs Berkey from behind with a hard cross check for it was a pretty dirty play. I can't believe he didn't get a penalty on it. But anyways, I just don't think that's acceptable in any hockey game. The two teams that we played back to back, they are both going for it. But we were making a push for first. I don't know where we're at now, but it's just unacceptable for guys.
Yeah, Windsor lost tonight 7-2, so you guys are back within whatever it is, five, I guess now. When I look at the score sheet, I see names like Sickick and Fisher and Limpar Lance and Wainwright and Vilmanis. To talk to us a little bit about the importance, especially as you go down the stretch and into the playoffs, of everybody contributing, not just the Burks and the Voigts and the Pasterjans, but sort of getting everybody involved.
Yeah, and I mean, all those names that you just mentioned are super talented players. I think maybe they go a little bit under the radar, but they do everything, all the little things well. They work hard, and I think they all have super underrated skill. So it is super important for everybody to be going, and
Bert, we'll go back to you. Entering the final week of the season here, what are you guys doing with? You guys, there we go. You guys cement third place for sure. Talk to us about this coming week and what your goals are. I know there's still some guys close to some milestones for you guys, but is it rest? Is it making sure that you guys are kind of still rolling going into the playoffs? What's this last week look like?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of everything there. Obviously, you get a little bit of rest just leading the playoffs there, but also too with two big games against Owen Sound coming up. That's a potential playoff matchup right there in the first round. So, we're obviously gonna do some scouting on them, try to play them hard, and potentially could be ready for a first round matchup there. Other than that, I think there was a couple milestones ago. Hopefully Voider can get 100 points here soon. That'd be awesome for him. That'd be huge. And other than that, though, just keep trying to roll in the playoffs. So when we get to that game one, we're on a bit of a streak.
Last question for Nolan. I didn't notice who scooped up the puck for you at the end.
I think like all the boys kind of jumped in, and then I don't know. I think Delhi might have got it from the ref. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'll have to rewatch it, but I think Delhi might have got it from the linesman or something like that.
Other Nolan, after the way the last couple of seasons went, what is it like with at least an outside shot at first place going into the last week of?
what's that?
So after the way the last couple of seasons have gone for you, you still got an outside shot at first place now going into the last week of the season. What is it like with that opportunity?
it's super exciting. You know, since I've been here, we've always been, you know, at the bottom of the standings, and to finally have a team that is going for it and making a push for first place. I mean, this is definitely the best team I've ever played on, without a doubt. So it's super exciting.
I guess last thing, in terms of getting ready for the playoffs, I mean, 2 shots allowed in the third period tonight. Tell me about the defense and how it's been looking lately. Sorry, 2 shots allowed in the third period tonight. If you could talk about the way the defense played and how you're looking going into the playoffs.
Yeah, Berkey touched on it a little bit. We had a good conversation between the second, and you know, our coaches treat us like pros, and we need to come out and act like professionals in every game. So we really woke up for the third period, and it was like we need to take it to them, because what we showed in the first 2 is unacceptable.